scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight. Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
See, Steve, when Zohan has the ball, he is pedal to the metal in the full throttle. All gas and no brake.
Kevin, he's a one-track mind with the ball in his hands. Get to the bucket is his mindset, and he's just as aggressive on the defensive side.
Now, here's Doncic, coming off a solid outing against Denver. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
MP passes to Wembanyama. An even 3-on-3 break. Green with the ball. Now defended by MP. Robinson on the wing. Over in the corner, Doncic. That one falls.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. MP against Jones. Good work defensively by Jones.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Using his quickness to great effect, the sail is all over his man.
Knocked loose.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Nice move. Irving can't get it to go. San Antonio trailing here. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
This is not your average regular season game, guys. These teams have quite the history.
You know, in games like this, you expect a little something extra from MP. We'll see what he's got up his sleeve for this one. Here's Doncic. Following the basket by MP. Irving can't hit. MP deciding where to go with it. Here's the screen. It's rebounded by Doncic.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Outside Irving.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Robinson, he's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's averaging 10 points a game, 10 rebounds, and just over 3 blocks. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with his play here of late.
Therein lies the question. Has he reached a new level in his game, or is this just a hot streak that'll eventually cool down? We'll see.
And the basket by MP.
The poise that MP has shown in his entire playing career. It allows him to finish plays like that.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have.
It's timeout. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. MV is number 1.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
There's 47 seconds left in the first. Lowry against Jones. Outside Curry. It's up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. And it's all knotted up.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
He dishes it to Irving. Lowry against Jones. Irving attacking. Shot left block. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 8 points.
How about MP powering through the contact, keeping that focus on the task at hand?
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And he lays it straight in. 10 points for him.
Putting in the work to find a high percentage shot. MP knows what he's doing.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Spurs. He got into double. 14. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the floor for Dallas. Lowry out there with Curry. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Irving. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Nets played superb basketball. He finished up with 65 points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is. And Smitty, what's the intangible that really sets Kyle Lowry apart from the others?
GA, his toughness. It's elite. You look at his size, but he plays bigger than his size. He can do things physically that most guards can't.
Powell with the steal. Lowry against MP. Here's Prosper. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
You can bet that was their game plan from the get-go. Don't be shocked if they're aggressive again today as well.
MP strong inside.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And a deep three from Irving. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in, and the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Here's Jones. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
Curry with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's MP. Robinson with the block. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal.
Checked in for the Spurs. The Mavericks also with a sub. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Seth Curry. 1:31 left in the second quarter. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 20-7 run. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
MP, that shot is in just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
It's not surprising to see MP fill it up offensively. He has a tremendous work ethic.
Outside Irving. Doncic against MP. And Doncic throws it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Passes to Vassell. A 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Doncic. Outside Irving. Kept alive.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome to the half. Everyone knew coming in that they were facing knockdown shooters. Can somebody tell their defense that? I mean, my goodness, how many open...
All right, now let's check out what the... And that concludes...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Dallas leading by 12. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's MP in at the point guard. That's the San Antonio 5.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
MP, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And Doncic throws it down.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Doncic with the steal. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Now, a long road, D.A. Thank you. MP, no good. Dallas leading by 16. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Doncic finds Irving. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot three.
The former #1 overall pick in the 2011 NBA draft, Kyrie Irving, has certainly lived up to the hype.
And he makes all three. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. There's a good screen. Here's MP. That one off the back iron and out. And stolen by MP. On the wing, MP. Shot clock at 6 to end the run. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
The corner three by Kyrie has a nice ring to it.
Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. MP is #1. Second, Luka Doncic.
What a threat both of these guys have proven to be, especially over this stretch. Scoring machines. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
He is 3 for 3 from the free. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas.
Substitution on the court.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Lowry. He's out there with Curry. And it's Wieskamp in at the small forward. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Giving his all on that play. MP working hard to win the whistle.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned.
Good game, MP. Yeah, MP.
Yeah, MP. A little nervous here. Oh, look at all those people.
Stay on point. Keep your eyes moving around the crowd. You'll be great.
So what happened to the lady?
thinking about letting kids plan the next vacation. Pick 3 destinations for 15 bucks.
MP.
Evening?
Yeah, you want to grab burrito?
Yeah, grab me one for me.
Okay, see you there.
Not since Pedro. You think he's that special?
So I'm saying, once in a generation.
You do know that Pedro, at the time of his retirement, was 10th all-time in late three-pointers?
Yeah, I think the West End.
Might be a shootout tonight.
Over here.
Get you dialed in out there.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they... Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Then it's Jackson, and it's Roddy, and at the three, small forward. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all...
And for some reason, he decided... First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Grizzlies out in front, up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, not much movement for them, remaining at the number 4 spot on the list. Cruising along, playing some fantastic basketball.
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
You really like how they're dictating the pace. At least I do.
Thanks as always.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
And now they decide to foul intent.
Substitution on the court.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Then it's Jackson, and it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. San Antonio calls timeout. Here's MP, a 3 from the inbound. Again, MP missing.
This has been a...
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one.
if it isn't Mr. Rookie of the Month.
Let's slow this guy down, all right?
Here's the man of the hour.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And for those teams, Greg, already out of the playoff picture, what are they focused on at this point?
Next season? I mean, look, the reality is a number of these guys are playing for their job. In the offseason, you want to be remembered for closing out strong.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Backcourt pair will be Beal and Booker. Okogie and Durant are the forward. They've got Trey Jones. He's out there with MP. So it's the San Antonio Spurs up by a dozen here at the end of the quarters. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We come back right after this.
Defensively, they haven't guarded the three-point line at all tonight. And you know they don't want to extend out to the point with...
Okay, and now moving on. That is more than enough